Hello everyone, today is another video of the two questions from the assessment diet, and today's question is on organic chemistry. So this is going to be this for you. So we're going to take a look at a A-level question from 2018, and this question is about reactions involving bases here. So this question is asking how many moles of NaOH required to react with 1 mole of rosmarinic acid when it is heated with NaOH in this case. Alright, so whenever we deal with such organic chemistry question, usually we need to firstly identify what are the functional groups present in this molecule. So let's take a look at this molecule. So the first thing you will recognize is that in this case there is phenol, alright, but this molecule actually has 4 phenol functional groups. Okay, right? And then we can also identify there is actually a carboxylic acid. Alright, next there's an ester, and lastly there's an LTQ. Alright, so then we have to recall what are the possible reactions that each of these molecules can undergo. Now the next thing we need to consider is whether each of the functional groups here, whether there's a reaction that is possible with each of the functional groups here. Now, so in organic chemistry we need to learn what we call the reagent and condition. What do I mean by this? So if you take a look at the reagent and condition given to you have the reagent which is NaOH, that's number 1. And number 2, you have the condition, which is heated. Alright, so we have to consider the fact that what are the possible reactions that can happen. Now, let's say we consider just NaOH alone without the heating. So what possible reactions can happen is that firstly, we can consider the fact that there could be an acid-base reaction that can happen with the phenol and carboxylic acid, right? So take note, alcohols are not generally acidic enough to react with NaOH because they are usually not very acidic. They cannot react with a strong base like NaOH. Now, but what if let's say we consider NaOH with heat? So what are the possible reactions that can happen? So reactions that can happen could be, let's say, hydrolysis of your ester, amine, and nitrogen. Right? So all these can actually undergo hydrolysis and NaOH. Now, another reaction you can consider is that nucleophilic charge of your RX in this case. So these are the 3 possible reactions that happen with NaOH, and then if you heat it up. Alright. So now let's take a look at what are the possible functional that can react. So firstly, obviously we can see that there are 4 phenols. So the 4 phenols here can undergo acid-base reaction. Then the carboxylic acid can also undergo acid-base reaction. So number 1 to number 5 is purely acid-base reaction. Now the next thing we also need to consider is what if the ester undergo hydrolysis. So this is the 6th one. So the ester can undergo hydrolysis. Now take note, LP cannot react with NaOH, so there will be no reaction. So as you can see here, there are a total of 6 moles of NaOH that can react with the rosmarinic acid. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much.